Okay, so that valve cover is finished. And we're gonna check the front end because it's making some noise. So we're just trying to do what we can do, guys. Let me little back scratcher here. So now we're gonna check to see why the car is making noise. I'm gonna jack the other side up. Hi, how are you doing? Today we're doing the valve cover gasket on a 2000, I think, 86 Camry Toyota. We finished the valve cover already because it was leaking. So it's all dry now, all clean, all tucked down and all ready to go. So now we're gonna, customers say have a noise in the wheel that when you go you get clunking. So I suspect it is the, hey, what's up, homie? Thank you for stopping by. Hope you guys having a great weekend. My weekend not too bad. A little bit of pain, but no pain, no gain. Yeah, I'm a mechanic. So what we do on this channel, check out some of videos. We fixing cars all day, all night if we have to. So we're gonna check to see why this car making some clunking. We just did the valve cover gasket. And guys, thank you for stopping by. And any live that I post, you can go back and watch it after it's finished because I always post the live. So if you miss anything or you see any comment that you want to go back and see, you can go back and see. So Samuel, Chesel, Lynette, Chris, we found the, well, easiest car is not really easy, but easy. Like a garden space, Toyota have a lot of space. The car with the most space to work with is the easiest car to repair. That's how you put it. So once you get more room to get your stuff, get the alternator, your AC out, and you have space, it's the easiest car. You don't have a specific brand because you have some car that all the stuff is accessible, and that's the easiest car to work on. Where you don't have to take out a lot of stuff just to get one thing. You have some car you gotta take out the whole engine just to get one started, motor or alternator out. So based on easy, I just say based on the easiest car to have the most space in the compartment there, accessible. Like this one, it's a Toyota Camry, and look at the alternators right here. Easy alternator, but not everything gonna be, well, most reliable. Get to do it. It could do it by a car manufacturer. It could be on based on how you want to service the car. So if you want most reliable vehicles, sometimes it's Nissan, Toyota, and so on. But based on how you cheat something, that's how you get back out of something. Because I know cars that's not running properly or give a lot of problem, people service them really properly and they get good life out of them. Some people don't, and it just some car could take durable, you're not changing oil and take abuse more than some. But once you take care of something and you nurture it, you get back something in return. So that's what it is. So Toyota, access the alternator, AC pump, radiator, everything inaccessible on this car. So easy to walk around. Is a car that have more space to get to your stuff. So I'm gonna just put the jack on the other side and come back. Let's stand. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Be a part of the team. Okay. And we just find the problem on this car was it was knocking up. And I checked the wheel left, right, like this to check the, when you do it from the side to side, you do left, right, left, right. That's checking the ball joint, lower ball joint, plus the thyroid end and the inner thyroid end. If you do it from the top to the bottom, you check in the top ball joint and you check in the bearings and you check in the bottom ball joint. If it's the wheel is spinning left, right, up, down, the bearings is bad. So I just take a look because the wheel was stiff and nice, and look what I found. The shocks, the ball, this was broken off. So that's giving that clunking. That right away, I just looked to make sure to see the shocks was leaking and if any broken component, and look at this. So that's one side. So now I gotta let a customer know that he needs shocks, or you need to change the whole assembly, or you need to change the spring. If you change the spring, it's more work because it's more labor, because you have to take apart the spring. It's very dangerous stuff to do. And there. Thank you for coming back, ML. That's a kid that says 8 years old. You should be on a kid's channel. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. And I see 10 people online, guys. Go there and click the subscribe button and be a part of the team. And let's keep the live going. So I'm going to check the other side. And we're going to call this guy. You say you're 11-year-old. Are you telling lies? You should be watching Pokemon or some stuff. Okay. So how old are you? Why are you asking questions and you're telling lies? Don't tell lies. It's not nice. So I'm gonna call this guy to let him know that the shock spring is broken. So how old are you? I don't even know who you are or whatever, but you asking question. But I tell you what it is. So all right, guys. So give me 1 minute. I'm gonna call. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna call the guy for this car. Tell him he have a broken spring, and go from there. All right. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna be right back. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So we're gonna check. Okay. I guess our work here is done for now.
I had lost a brother to a car accident, and it greatly affected my family, like you would think it would. Then later, another brother committed suicide, and again, it affected my family. I was always a believer in purpose. I felt everything had a purpose. So what was the purpose of this hardship? I often wondered, where did
Well,
my
guys, thank you
family
for
come
watching.
from? Was that it? Or were they living a life somewhere else that I was unaware of? So at age 20, I began meditating hours every day in search of answers. I got an answer, all right. Took a year, but I got my answer.
All right, thank you for being 11 years old. So if you're
Why
trying
are
to
we
learn
so
about fixed
concerned
cars,
about the afterlife?
that's good.
You will find out soon enough. Focus on your life now. I came out of the meditation startled. So for the next decade or so, I thought I was going to die any moment. I kept hearing that message. You will find out soon enough. It kept playing in my head over and over. I stopped meditating, think about religion, heaven, and all. I focused on living my life like I was supposed to. Without question, I lived my life. Well, I'm much older now. My parents finally passed, and it came up once again. Where are they? Are they all together doing wonderful things? Or are they gone forever?
does the spirit world feel, look like?
It's like our world, but more colorful, more vibrant. And I think a lot of people have seen What Dreams May Come or Rocket. Fascinating movie. That's what I think. So I think it's just more vibrant, more color. And we try to explain the spiritual world in a physical sense.
Feel like it feels heavy, it feels dense, it feels solid, it feels real. And I know that when we get there, it will feel the same to us. It will feel like a real place, even though we haven't.
So it will be a couch.
It'll be as solid as to us there as this world is to us here, but they're relative realities. So their reality to us now is not solid. Just like our reality to
Okay.
them is not solid because they're relative. I've had a spirit on the other side, Carly, Irene's daughter, Carly,
Right.
has said to me, she told me one night, there's a dog treat under my mom's couch. And I said, you gotta be kidding me. She said, no, there's a dog treat. We went downstairs and there was a dog treat under the couch. And I said to her, how did you know it was there? She said, because I see right through the couch.
Spirit world is made up, from my experiences, of a world which is everything of this world, very, very solid, a lot of gardens, colors, houses, universities, but then some, more so. So colors take on a new life. Flowers are opening. You hear the colors. There are colors, though, that they talk about, which doesn't even exist here. So there are many, many levels in the spirit world, because many people ask me about heaven or hell. And I said, well, heaven or hell, based level, you'll attract yourself to that level, which you've created based on your thoughts, words, and deeds, or your mindset.
So I actually work with all kinds of hospices. So I have been there when people actually come out of the physical body. And I'll start with this, where probably 80% of them will, oh, it's beautiful. And then they pass. And what I've been shown is that they're screensavers. Like when I'm connecting to spirit, I might say, your father loved to golf. I keep seeing this. Oh, he was an avid golfer. So that might be his screensaver. Where, wow, mom is on a boat in the Caribbean. She did. She bought a boat, last half of her life. So I see little glimpses of what they love based on the screensaver. But what is it like over there? I won't fully know till I get there. But I am shown different scenes as far as maybe they can create this beautiful screensaver based on what really moved them here on Earth.
In the afterworld, are there walls? Are there furniture? Is there rooms? Is it like this?
Excellent question. And yes, like we have had a physical life experience here, once you get to the other side, the afterlife, everything else is just as solid and real as this one is here. Because we come from a physical incarnation. We're not going to necessarily be completely out of comfort. No, I can't feel anything. But that's an incarnation. So this one seems solid, so is the other side, and other dimensions. It's your ability to tap into that.
Well, I'd like to tell you that I've had firsthand experience, but I've only had a near-death experience. And you don't really separate from your body in a near-death experience. You just travel a ways, but you're still tethered to the body with the cord of light.
Oh, really?
Right. So if I say I know what heaven is like from firsthand experience, that's inaccurate because it's like going to Singapore, getting off the plane, walking around the airport, then hopping on the next plane back home to Arizona. I don't know what Singapore is like, but the airport's lovely.
I see.
I felt love and I felt the most intense vibration of a joy that I've ever felt in my life. And I heard music, but I didn't have the opportunity to go and get to where music was coming from before there was an injection put into my physical body that
Watching.
sucked me back in. But what I can tell you through 200 years of afterlife research, through credible mediums, through what I've learned from my own spiritual team of guides, that heaven is a lot like Earth, only there's no sickness, there's no death, there are no injuries, And it can be very creative. The sky might be green and the grass might be blue purple, but everyone agrees on exactly what they will present into that community. There's meaningful work. You can do the things that you want to do, art, music, hiking, fishing, and a lot of them spend a lot of their energy focusing on us. In many ways, we are their guide.
As you can see, we have a cow there,
See what's going
but
on.
this guy went with the
Get back
key.
here and try to lend a hand.
When we first get to the afterlife, it is very much a sequence of what we have here. And it's our mind that is able to create whatever we would like to create. So we really manifest a lot of things that are familiar, very similar to this. It can be big or small, and much as little as we need to begin. Again, when we first cross over, it's so much the same as what we have today. If you get the house that you want to live in, oftentimes these are the first houses. They are so close within that they are intermingled and we're very much in our living space. And then after a few months goes by, they begin to create their own reality and that's when to manifest.
So it's like when we first get there, just to get us familiar so we can get acclimated.
Everything is on and it's creating the world and creating the experiences that are similar to ourselves. The afterlife is really just what we created and what we practice. And as a communion with other souls there, and we join into their experiences of their creation as well. Always creating, always growing.
You know, I actually think people in the past are a lot easier to deal with than the living. Sometimes they'll show me doors opening. There's like a big dinner party, and there are relatives that have preceded them in death. And there's food, and there's drink, and there's music, and the place where they go to death, the loud and the music on the other side of the door becomes until the doors open, and that's when they walk through. I've seen it in very different ways, but we revert to the age we were the happiest on earth. So when I bring people through, I give the living that I'm reading the age that they appear as now. So they go back to the age that they fell in love and when they got married and the babies were born. Sometimes men will go back to their military days when they were young men, when they lost friends. Just depends on what was the most poignant time in their life.
But from what I've been told, it's everything we imagine here and then some. There are colors that we don't see with our eyes here. There are smells, there are emotions that we don't even have words to describe. So it is almost the most amazing earth you could ever imagine, uncreated, perfect, and then even more added to that. And some of the spirit world is also being able to literally travel the universe in different dimensions. And where do you want to go? What do you want to see?
You learned a lot about the afterlife. What you described was very similar to what like, well, I'm trying to see these things by saying the universes are infinite in nature, and there are realms upon realms upon realms. Every type of experience you can live, and many types of experiences that we as humans can't see. Pretty much anything is out there somewhere, we so want to experience it. So when we talk about the afterlife, I'm going to give you my understanding of the afterlife that the average human being transitions to in being a physical incarnation on Earth. I'm not talking about all the other realms that are out there. The afterlife that most people go to after the body dies on Earth is similar to Earth in that there's ground, there are trees, there are plants, there's sky, there are buildings. But as I understand it, everything's at a higher vibration. So the colors are much more luminous, they're vibrant sometimes. There are many colors that we actually don't have here on Earth. You have a sense that the plants, the trees, the grass, that they're living consciousnesses, moving with within space. The buildings often are spectacular, made of crystal and marble. Nature is even more stunning than it is here. There are waterfalls and magnificent oceans, and you can create all of these things unto yourself simply through thought. It's a realm in which thought manifests itself. So if you would like to experience swimming in the ocean and create the experience of swimming in the ocean, you don't have to travel to it. You simply think about it and know it's beautiful. If you maintain your focus on it, then it different sorts of life lessons, how we get on earth, what we need to be in our next incarnation. We have roles, work, you could call it, but it doesn't feel like work the way work often feels here. It's how you develop. It's something that's a natural reflection of who you are as a soul. So I understand that when we pass over to the next world, we regain these senses unlike our five. Right. Do we have different senses? Like we can see 180 or 360, yeah, or something like that. Yeah, I think before somebody passes away, Craig, they're on the doorway to the other side. They're in this world and they're in the next. That's why I think when people are just about to pass, they start seeing people that have already crossed over because we start losing our physical senses. So I think those senses of the soul start to come out, or the senses of the spirit come out. That's when you actually see people on the other side. Or that's why you'll see patients saying, my mom is here, my dad is here. So I think those senses, the physical senses start to die and our spiritual senses start to come in. So I think when you go over to the other side, it is almost like a 180. You have full senses. I think you get the bigger picture of things. Yes, it's a simple question, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, like you hear not what's in this room, right? But you can tune into another room and hear a conversation. You can hear it, or yes, hear it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I think you can hear many things, different things, all at the same time. Because I really do believe, I don't know if this is going to be another question, but I believe that the soul is multidimensional. You can be there, you can be here, you can be in the future, you can be in another dimension. But we always try to make it like we describe it in the physical sense. The soul is multidimensional. It's quantum physics.
Visual images are really just patterns of vibration. I don't believe it's really here. If you look, just look at electron microscope, you get so far that there's nothing here but vibration. So what you're seeing in the spirit world, you don't need eyes to discern